Before 9 a.m. this morning, I had 6 English conversations. 6. And I used to be scared of every single one of them.
6? Before 9 a.m.?
Yes. My neighbor, the guy at the bakery, a coworker on the phone, a delivery driver, my landlord, and my mom.
Oh, wow. That's actually a normal morning for most of us. We just don't count them.
Exactly. And that's what we're going to talk about today.
Hey everyone, welcome to Real People, Real English, the podcast where we talk about real life in real easy English. I'm Emma.
And I'm Henry. Whether you're learning English or just love a good conversation, you're in the right place.
Grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's talk. Henry, how are you doing today? How was your actual morning? Tell me honestly.
Honestly, kind of rough. I woke up at 5:30 because my neighbor's dog started barking.
Oh no, at 5:30?
At 5:30. And then I couldn't go back to sleep. So I just got up and made coffee in the dark.
That's a sad picture, Henry. You, alone, in the dark, with coffee.
It was very sad, but also kind of peaceful. The world was quiet. No cars, no people, just me and my coffee.
Okay, that actually sounds nice. What about you, Emma? My morning was completely normal. I woke up at 7, I made tea, not coffee, I'm a tea person, and I read for 20 minutes before checking my phone.
20 minutes of reading before your phone? That's very impressive.
I'm trying. I don't always succeed. But today, I did it.
And how do you feel now?
Calm. A little slow, but calm. Which is how I like to start.
I'm jealous. My morning was the opposite of calm.
Well, don't worry. After this episode, maybe you'll have better mornings. Or at least, better English mornings.
That's a good promise.
Okay, small talk is finished. Let's get into our topic.
Yes. And before we start, as always, one small favor from us.
If you're enjoying our podcast, please take 1 second to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with a friend who's learning English with you.
Especially that friend who says, I understand everything, but I can't speak. We're making every episode for them.
Thank you. Really, it helps us more than you know.
Okay, today's topic. Emma, when you think about your average morning, how much English are you actually using?
More than I thought now that I'm counting. Saying good morning to my building's doorman, ordering a drink at the café, texting my sister, answering an email.
Right, and every one of those is a tiny English conversation. Most learners don't realize this, but your morning is one of the best English practice sessions you have every single day.
So here's what we want to do today. We're going to walk through a normal English morning, from the moment you wake up until you start your day. And we'll give you the exact phrases for each moment.
We'll cover how to greet people, how to do small talk without panicking, what to say when someone asks, "How did you sleep?" And we'll share some phrases you've probably never heard, but native speakers use every single day.
Before we start, Henry, let me ask you something. Why do you think mornings are so hard for English learners?
That's a great question. I think there are 2 reasons. 1, your brain is slow. It just woke up. It's not ready for another language.
That's real. My brain in English at 7 a.m. is not the same as my brain in English at 2 p.m.
Exactly. And reason number 2, morning English has its own rules. People speak faster. They use more contractions. They skip words. It's different from textbook English.
True. A textbook says, "Good morning, how are you today?" But a real person at 8 a.m. says, "Morning, how's it going?"
Right, that's different. And if you don't know the real version, you panic.
So today we're going to teach you the real version, the casual, sleepy morning version, not the fancy textbook version.
Let's start from the beginning, the first moment of the morning, waking up.
Okay, so let's say you live with someone, a partner, a family member, a roommate. What do you say when you see them for the first time in the morning?
The textbook answer is, good morning. And that's fine. That's not wrong.
But it's very formal. Most real people don't say the full good morning every day. It sounds a little stiff.
Stiff. That's a good word. Stiff means formal, not relaxed. A little uncomfortable.
Yes. So what do real people say? The most common one is just morning. Just one word.
Morning. Yep. It's short, it's warm, and it doesn't require too much energy before coffee.
Exactly. Another very common one is hey. Just hey with a small smile.
Hey works any time of day, but in the morning, it has a soft, sleepy quality.
Then there's hey, you're up. This is what you say if the other person just woke up and you've been awake for a while.
Hey, you're up! It's warm. It's friendly. It's saying, I see you. Good. You're here now.
And if someone looks tired, you might say, rough night? Just 2 words. Rough night?
Rough, that means difficult, not smooth. A rough night means you didn't sleep well.
Right. And people answer with things like, yeah, couldn't sleep. Or, the dog was up all night. Or, I stayed up too late.
These short, real conversations are the fabric of real English. Fabric, like the material of a piece of clothing.
Let's do a little practice. I'll be the first person to wake up. You just walked into the kitchen looking tired. Ready?
Ready.
Morning.
Morning.
Rough night?
Yeah, couldn't sleep. My neighbor's dog.
Oh no. Coffee?
Please.
See? 6 lines, 4 words each, maybe. But it's a complete, natural English conversation.
And nothing in that conversation was textbook English. It was all real.
Quick thing before we keep going. We made something for you.
Oh, yes, this is important.
I've attached a free PDF guide in the description below. It has all the phrases we're teaching in this episode, plus vocabulary exercises, fill-in-the-blank practice, and speaking prompts so you can practice with a friend or on your own.
It's totally free. Just click the description, download it, and practice with us. It takes about 15 minutes a day. That's all.
15 minutes of real practice beats 2 hours of passive listening. Every time.
Every time. Okay, back to the conversation.
So we covered waking up. Now, what about how did you sleep? This question is everywhere.
Everywhere. Your partner asks, your mom asks. If you're staying at a friend's house, they ask you the next morning. Hotels ask at breakfast. It's one of the most common English questions in the world.
And most learners have one answer. Good, thank you. Which is fine. It's not wrong, but it's boring, and it ends the conversation immediately.
It's a dead end. The other person was trying to connect with you, and your answer was, good, thank you. Conversation over. They have to start a new topic from scratch.
So let's give you more options. First, if you slept well, instead of good, try really well, actually, or like a rock, or best sleep I've had in weeks.
Like a rock. I love that one. A rock doesn't move. It's heavy. It's still. So sleeping like a rock means you slept deeply, without moving, without waking up.
Yes, it's a very common expression. Everyone uses it. Your grandma uses it. Your boss uses it. Your best friend uses it.
Out like a light is another one. Out like a light means you fell asleep very, very fast. Like turning off a light.
Click, asleep. That's out like a light. You can say, I was out like a light the second my head hit the pillow.
Oh, that's a beautiful sentence. The second my head hit the pillow. That means the exact moment your head touched the pillow.
Which means you fell asleep instantly. No thinking, no tossing, just immediate sleep.
And if you slept okay, but not great, not bad. Or, all right, I guess. Or, I've had better.
I've had better. That one is gentle. You're saying it wasn't your best sleep, but you're not complaining.
It's soft. It leaves room for the other person to ask, "Oh, what happened?" if they want to.
And then there's the honest answer. When you slept terribly. Terrible. Barely at all. I tossed and turned all night. Tossed and turned. Oh, this is a beautiful phrase. To toss and turn means you moved a lot in bed. You couldn't get comfortable. You kept changing positions.
Tossing and turning means your body wanted to sleep, but your brain wouldn't let it.
Very accurate. That's exactly what it feels like.
Another phrase, "I was up all night." This means you didn't sleep at all, or very, very little.
And if you were up for a reason, you can add it. I was up all night with a deadline. I was up all night worrying about the meeting. I was up all night because I was binge watching a show.
Binge watching. Let's pause on that one. Binge watching means you watched many, many episodes in a row without stopping.
Yes, like I started the show at 8 p.m. and at 3 a.m. I was still watching. That's binge watching.
We've all done it. No judgment here.
No judgment. Some of the best mornings start after some of the worst binge watching decisions.
That's actually a life truth. Okay, let me give you another pair of phrases for when you overslept.
Overslept.
Hey, you're up. It's warm, it's friendly, it's saying, "I see you. Good, you're here now."
Overslept. Great word. It means you slept longer than you wanted to. You missed your alarm, or you turned it off and went back to sleep.
Very common. So you might say, "I overslept again," or the softer version, "I might have hit snooze a few too many times."
Hit snooze. Snooze is the button on your alarm that gives you 9 more minutes of sleep.
The most dangerous button in the world.
It is. It promises you rest, and it delivers regret.
Every single time. You tell yourself just 9 more minutes, and then suddenly it's 2 hours later.
Okay, one more phrase for this section. I slept in. This is different from I overslept.
Oh, yes. Let me explain. I overslept means you didn't mean to. It was an accident. You're usually apologizing.
But I slept in means you meant to. You wanted to sleep longer. It's a weekend thing.
I slept in until 10 today. It felt amazing. That's a good sentence. It shows you chose to sleep longer and you enjoyed it.
The difference is small but important. Overslept is a mistake. Slept in is a choice.
Remember that one. It will save you from sounding confused at work on Monday.
Okay, we've greeted each other, we've talked about sleep. Now we move to the kitchen. Breakfast time.
Breakfast conversations have their own phrases. Many of them are about coffee because, let's be honest, coffee runs the world.
Coffee really does run the world. All right, so the first question you'll hear or ask, coffee? Just one word.
Coffee? It's an offer. It means, do you want coffee? I'm making some, or I already made some.
And the answer is usually, please, or yes, please, or oh, I'd love some.
If you don't want coffee, you might say, I'm good, thanks, or maybe later, or I'll just have water.
I'm good, thanks. This phrase is important. I'm good can mean no thank you. It's polite.
Very polite. If someone offers you something and you don't want it, I'm good is soft, casual, and kind.
Now, if you accept coffee, the next question is usually, how do you take it?
How do you take it means, how do you drink your coffee? Black? With milk? With sugar?
Answers like, black please, with a little milk. 2 sugars, no milk. Just a splash of cream.
Splash. A little bit. A small amount. A splash of cream means a little bit of cream.
Beautiful word. You can use it for anything liquid. A splash of milk. A splash of juice. A splash of wine.
Okay, now food. What do you eat for breakfast?
Well, that depends on the person. Some people are big breakfast people. Others have something tiny. Some skip it completely.
Which one are you, Emma?
I'm a small breakfast person, usually just fruit and yogurt or toast.
I'm the opposite. I need a real meal. Eggs, toast, something warm. Otherwise, I feel weak by 10 a.m.
Everyone is different, and the English phrases change based on what you eat.
If you ate something, you might say, I had a quick breakfast, or I grabbed something on the way, or I had just enough to get me going.
Grab something on the way. Very common. It means you got food quickly, maybe at a cafe, a shop, a drive-through, on your way somewhere.
Not a formal meal. Quick and simple.
If you skipped breakfast, you might say, I didn't have time, or I'll just get something later, or coffee is my breakfast.
Coffee is my breakfast. A very honest phrase.
Too honest, maybe.
Next scene. You're leaving the house. Maybe with someone, maybe alone. What do you say?
If someone is staying behind, you say something like, see you later, or have a good day, or I'm heading out.
Heading out. Heading means going in a direction. So, I'm heading out means I'm leaving the house now.
And if you're going somewhere specific, you say, I'm heading to work, or I'm heading to the gym.
Common response from the person staying. Have a good one. Short for have a good day.
Have a good one. Very American, very casual. But people say it everywhere now.
Another one. Drive safe. If you're driving. Or take care. Or text me when you get there.
Text me when you get there. This is especially common with family. Parents say it. Partners say it. It means, I care about you. Let me know you're safe.
It's a small sentence with a lot of love in it.
All right, you're out of the house. Now you start running into other people. A doorman, a neighbor, a barista, a bus driver, a coworker.
These are the quick, passing conversations. They last 10 or 15 seconds, but you have many of them before 9 a.m.
Let's start with the neighbor. You see your neighbor in the hallway or on the sidewalk. What do you say?
Morning works, or how's it going?
How's it going is the most common greeting in American English. But, and this is really important, it's not a real question.
Right, this trips up so many learners. How's it going? Sounds like a question, but the answer is almost always, good. You?
Nobody wants you to actually describe your morning. They're just saying hi in question form.
I had a learner once who every time someone said, how's it going, gave a 2-minute honest answer about his life.
Oh no.
He was very confused when people walked away. He thought he was having great conversations, but he was just accidentally trapping people.
So, listeners, remember, how's it going is not a question. The answer is short. Good, you? Or not bad, you? Or pretty good, thanks.
And then you keep walking. That's the whole conversation.
Next, the cafe, the bakery, or the shop. When you walk in, the person behind the counter might say, good morning, what can I get you? Or, morning, what'll it be?
What'll it be is a shortening of what will it be. It means, what do you want? But in a casual way.
You answer with your order. Just a large coffee, please. Can I get a blueberry muffin? I'll have a latte and a croissant.
I'll have is a very useful phrase for ordering. It means I would like. You can use it anywhere. Cafes, restaurants, bars, fast food.
I'll have the pasta, please. I'll have a coffee. I'll have the big one.
After you order, they'll ask, for here or to go? Or, will that be all? Or, anything else?
For here or to go means, are you eating in the shop or taking the food with you? For here means staying. To go means taking.
In the UK, they say, eat in or take away. Same question, different words.
And then they'll give you the total. That'll be $4.50 or $4.50 or that comes to $4.50.
You pay, and then they might say, have a good one, or enjoy, or have a great day.
And you say, thanks, you too. And that's the whole morning cafe interaction.
Okay, next, weather small talk. This is huge in the morning.
Huge. If you only know a few English phrases, weather small talk will save you every single time.
Because weather is safe. Everyone talks about weather. It's never controversial. It's never personal.
So, some common morning weather phrases. If it's nice, beautiful day, gorgeous out there. Can you believe this weather?
Gorgeous. Great word. It means very, very beautiful. More than beautiful.
If it's cold, chilly today, bundle up. It's freezing out there.
Bundle up. This means put on warm clothes. A bundle is a group of things wrapped together. So to bundle up means to wrap yourself in warm layers.
If it's hot, it's a scorcher. Hot one today. It's gonna be a hot one.
Scorcher. A scorcher is a very hot day. From scorch, which means to burn.
If it's raining, miserable out there. Cats and dogs. You'll need an umbrella today.
Cats and dogs. This is an idiom. Raining cats and dogs means raining very heavily.
Some English teachers say people don't really say that anymore, but I hear it all the time. Maybe it's a regional thing.
People definitely still say it. My grandma says it every time it rains hard.
And the magic of weather small talk. You only need to respond with one line. Someone says, cold one today, and you say, yeah, really is, or sure is, or tell me about it.
Tell me about it. This is beautiful. It doesn't mean, please tell me about it. It means, I agree. I know exactly what you mean.
Yes, it's agreement. Someone says, traffic was crazy this morning, and you say, tell me about it.
Very natural, very native.
Now, let's go to the workplace. You walk into the office or you log on to a video call.
Most people start with morning or hey, how was your weekend on Mondays? Or how's your week going on other days?
Monday is special. Everyone asks about the weekend. It's a tradition, a global office tradition.
If your weekend was boring, you can say, oh, it was quiet, or low-key weekend, or nothing exciting, just rested up.
Low-key. Low-key means quiet, calm, not a big deal. A low-key weekend means a simple, relaxed weekend.
Rested up. This is a great phrase. It means you use the time to recover and get your energy back.
Nice combo. Low-key weekend. Just rest it up. That's a complete, natural Monday answer.
If your weekend was busy, you can say, it was packed, or crazy busy, or I didn't stop. Packed.
Like a suitcase with too much inside. A packed weekend means full of activities.
I didn't stop is also great. It sounds dramatic, but in a fun way. It means I was doing something every hour of every day.
And there's one more. It went by too fast. Everyone understands this one. The weekend felt short. Monday came too quickly.
That's every Monday.
Another common morning office phrase. Coffee yet?
Coffee yet means, have you had your coffee yet? It's a joke. The joke is, you're not fully human until you've had coffee.
Everyone understands this joke. Everyone agrees. Nobody argues with it.
And then there's the classic office morning conversation. Let me do it. Emma, pretend you just walked into the office.
Okay. Good morning.
Morning. How's it going?
Good. You?
Good, good. Busy day?
Yeah, kind of slammed, actually. You?
Same. Hanging in there.
That's like every office conversation ever.
Every single one. And we just used 4 of today's phrases. How's it going? Busy day, slammed, and hanging in there.
Let me break those down for anyone who's new. Busy day is the follow-up question. It's asking, is today going to be a lot?
And you can answer with, yeah, pretty busy, or kind of slammed, or not bad actually, or just the usual.
Just the usual is a great phrase. It means normal, nothing special, same as always.
Slammed. This is office slang. Slammed means extremely busy, too busy, overwhelmed.
I'm slammed today. We're slammed this week. It's very common in offices.
Another useful phrase, if a coworker asks how you are and you want to be honest but not dramatic, hanging in there.
Hanging in there. Oh, beautiful phrase. It means I'm okay, but it's a little hard right now.
It's honest, it's soft. It doesn't ask for help, but it shows you're a real human.
People respect this answer. It feels genuine. It's not, I'm fine, thanks, with a fake smile. It's real.
And one more, can't complain. If someone asks how you are, you can say, can't complain. It means things are okay, no big problems.
Can't complain is humble. It means you have nothing to complain about, so you won't.
Very English, very understated. You might be having the best day of your life and you still say, can't complain.
That's true. That's very true.
All right, let's talk about some questions that come up a lot in the morning and give you ready answers.
Great idea. Question 1. You look tired. Are you okay?
Oh, the worst question, especially when you actually are tired.
Right? Good answers. Yeah, just didn't sleep much. I'm fine, just need more coffee. Long night, but I'll survive.
I'll survive. This is a great phrase. It means, I'm not doing great, but I'll be okay. It's a little humorous.
Question 2. Big plans today?
Answers, not really, just work. Actually, yeah, I'm meeting a friend tonight. Pretty quiet day, thankfully.
Question 3, which people love to ask. What time did you get up?
Answers, around 7. Way too early. I've been up since 5. Later than I wanted to, honestly.
And then you can flip it. How about you? When did you get up? And the conversation keeps going.
This is a trick we should mention, flipping the question. After you answer, ask them the same thing. It keeps the conversation flowing.
People love when you ask them back. They feel like you're actually interested.
Before we recap, I want to share 3 bonus phrases. These are phrases that native English speakers use all the time in the morning, but they're not in most textbooks.
Ooh, bonus phrases, my favorite.
Bonus phrase 1, I'm running on fumes.
Running on fumes. Oh, I love this one. A car runs on gasoline. When the gas is almost empty, you're running on fumes, meaning you're running on almost nothing.
So, I'm running on fumes means I'm very tired. I'm working on almost no energy.
It paints a picture. A car almost out of gas, still moving, barely. That's you before your second coffee.
You can use it for anything, not just sleep. I'm running on fumes this week means I'm exhausted this week.
Running on fumes after the holidays. Running on fumes after that project. It's a very useful phrase.
Bonus phrase 2, I haven't had my coffee yet, be nice.
Is that really a phrase?
It's a phrase. People say this when they walk into the kitchen, half awake, and a family member is already talking too much.
I haven't had my coffee yet, be nice.
That is extremely relatable. There are variations. I'm not ready for words yet. Give me a minute, I just woke up. Please, no questions before coffee.
Please, no questions before coffee. That should be on a t-shirt.
It should. Someone make that t-shirt. Bonus phrase 3, and this one is gold. Let me get my bearings.
Let me get my bearings. Beautiful.
Bearings. The sense of where you are and what's happening. Getting your bearings means understanding your situation.
So let me get my bearings means give me a minute. Let me figure out what's happening. Perfect for the morning when your brain is still waking up.
If someone asks you a question before 9 a.m. and you're not ready, you can say, sorry, let me get my bearings. Can you ask me that again in 5 minutes?
It's polite, it's honest, and it buys you time. And it sounds very grown up, much better than, What?
Much better than, what?
Okay, let me add one more bonus phrase because I love this one. I need a minute.
Oh, yes, I need a minute. Very simple, very powerful.
It means I need some time to wake up, to think, to prepare. You can say it to your partner, your kids, your coworkers.
I need a minute, then I'll be ready. Just give me a minute. It's a sentence that asks for space without being rude.
Very useful, especially in the morning when everything feels like too much too fast.
Before we recap, let me share 3 quick mistakes that English learners make with morning conversations. These are small but important.
Yes, please. This is useful.
Mistake number 1, giving a full answer to "how's it going?"
Oh, yes. We mentioned this earlier. Don't describe your whole morning. Just say, "Good. You?" and keep walking.
Mistake number 2, apologizing for your English in the morning.
Oh, this is a big one. Many learners start every morning conversation with, "Sorry, my English isn't very good."
Please don't do that. First, your English is fine. Second, it makes the other person uncomfortable. Third, it turns a casual hello into a big moment.
Just say, "Morning," and move on. Your English will speak for itself.
Mistake number 3, using overly formal phrases in casual moments.
Yes. Don't say, "Good morning, my dear colleague. How are you on this fine day?" when you walk into the break room.
Nobody talks like that.
Nobody. You'll sound like a robot or a movie from 1950. Just say, "Morning." Natural, simple, done.
The rule is, match the casualness of your coworkers. If they're casual, you're casual. If they're more formal, you adjust. Watch and copy.
That's actually great life advice for learning any language. Watch and copy. Okay, let's do a quick recap of everything we covered today.
Section 1, waking up. Morning. Hey, you're up. Rough night?
Section 2, sleep questions. Like a rock. Out like a light. I tossed and turned. I overslept.
Section 3, breakfast. Coffee? How do you take it? A splash of milk. I grabbed something on the way.
Section 4, leaving. I'm heading out. Have a good one. Text me when you get there.
Section 5, café and small talk. What'll it be? I'll have a coffee. For here or to go?
Section 6, weather. Gorgeous day. Bundle up. Tell me about it.
Section 7, workplace. Low-key weekend. I'm slammed. Hanging in there.
Section 8, common questions. Big plans today? And the trick? Flip the question back.
And the bonus phrases, running on fumes, haven't had my coffee yet, and let me get my bearings.
That's a lot, but don't worry. You don't need to memorize all of it today.
Remember, the PDF guide in the description has everything, organized with practice exercises. Download it, go through it slowly, and pick 3 or 4 phrases to try tomorrow.
3 or 4 phrases is enough. Don't try to use everything. Pick your favorites. Use them for a week. Then add more.
That's our episode for today. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's learning English with you.
And tell us in the comments, what's the first English phrase you hear or say every morning? We're so curious. We read every single comment.
Download the free PDF in the description. Practice with it. Let us know how it goes.
We upload new episodes Monday through Friday. Click the bell so you never miss one.
This was Real People, Real English.